the 4 steps. First, define the strategy. Defining your business strategy means identifying your primary business goal and then determining how to best achieve the goal. For example, the primary goal may be profit. To be profitable, you have to sell a product at a price that is higher than your cost to make and deliver the product. You may be competing against other companies offering similar products. You must differentiate your product in the marketplace, and you must determine the features and price of your product, where you will sell it, and how much you will invest in promotion. You should consider consumer profiles and identify specific consumer groups that you will target. You may choose to offer a high-quality, high-price product, or you may choose to be the moderate-quality, lower-price product, or somewhere in between. Your choice is your strategy. Review the Consumer Profile section for more insight on this subject. Here is a simplified strategy for a soft drink manufacturing business. The objective is net profit. Pricing will be below average. Production will be above average. Taste will be low. Health will be high. This suggests that the business strategy is to target consumer groups that want a healthy product, who do not care as much about taste, but also want a less expensive price. With price below average, you expect that you will sell a high volume of product, and therefore production must also be above average. Let's look at some examples where the product features should be high, medium, or low for a soft drink business that is trying to achieve the strategy shown. First example, a very healthy product but somewhat expensive. In this case, the price should probably be somewhat high. It's a very healthy product, so health should also be high. Taste is not listed in the strategy, so taste can remain low. Second example, a product that tastes great at an average price. Well, price is average, which means medium. Health is not mentioned in the strategy, so that would be low. And taste is the core of the strategy. Tastes great, so that has to be high. Final example, balance of taste and health at an average price. Balance means medium, so that means price should be medium, average price. Balance of taste and health, medium taste. So in this strategy, everything should be medium. Once we identify a strategy, the next step is to make decisions that align with your strategy. Step 2. Make decisions that align with the strategy. Once you have identified your strategy, you must then use your budget money to invest in areas that will enable you to achieve your strategy. In the previous example, the defined strategy is to have a healthy product with no focus on taste. This means you should invest as much money as you think is necessary to have one of the healthiest products on the market as compared with competing products. When just starting out, you may not have as much information to know how healthy competing products are or will be, so you'll have to make an educated guess at how much you should invest to be close to hitting your target. For taste, you may want to make little or no investment, since that's not the focus of your strategy. Your budget money may be better used in other areas that align with your strategy. Using a similar example as previous, we're going to identify in the table below where your money should be invested, using 100%, 50%, or 0%, making sure that each column adds up to 100%. First example, the strategy is for a very healthy product, but somewhat expensive. Well, we should invest 100% on health because that's our strategy. There's no mention of taste in our strategy, so no reason to invest in taste based on this strategy, so that's 0%. And the total adds up to 100%. Second example, a product that tastes great at an average price. In this case, we should invest 100% in making the tastiest product. Health is not mentioned in the strategy, so that would be 0%. In the third example, we want a balance of taste and health at an average price. Balance means we have to make investments in both health and taste. In this case, we'll do 50% in health and 50% in taste. So there's a balance of investments for a total investment of 100%. For production, you have to forecast how many product units you may sell based on your stated strategy. Review the pricing, profit, and market demand for more insight into this subject. Step 3. Evaluate adherence to strategy. Once you have actual business and market results, you may now have the data available to evaluate adherence to your strategy. This means determining if the decisions you have made achieved the results you expected. A business cannot assess the effectiveness of its strategy unless it's actually executing on its strategy. For example, in the earlier strategy, health was a primary focus. Try to assemble data to determine how your product compares to competing products. Did you achieve the healthiest product? If yes, then you're on target and adhering to your strategy. If no, then you have to make decisions to help you get there. Same with taste. Taste was not a focus of your strategy. Have you invested the right amount of money in taste? Not too much? The following table shows a strategy, the actual results, and whether the strategy is on target or not. So the strategy is a product that tastes great at an average price. Our price, based on the data collected, shows that we are below average. Our target was an average price, so having a product price that is below average means we are off target. Our price is lower than we wanted it to be. The consequences of that could mean that we are less profitable. Could also mean that maybe we sold more product than we expected because at a lower price, maybe more consumers were attracted to the product. It's hard to know. Data can help us understand a clearer picture. Health was average. Now, health is not identified in our strategy. We have no target for health. That means we are actually off target. We're off target because we may have invested more time and money and energy on improving the health of our product to get it to the average level than we actually need it, because health is not part of our strategy. Now, having a healthier product may actually help us make more sales, but if it costs us more, we may lose profit, or we may have to raise our prices, which may affect our sales. In any event, the focus of this exercise is adhering to our strategy, and having an average health product does not adhere to this particular strategy, so we are off target. Taste was identified as above average. Now, our strategy says that we want a product that tastes great, which suggests above average taste. And in this case, we're on target. We wanted a product that tastes great, and we've achieved a product that is above average. Maybe we want to keep going. Maybe we want to make the product even tastier and continue to stay on target. So how were sales? Were your forecasts on target or missed the mark? Did you produce too many or too few products? Evaluate these and other results to discover if your decisions adhered to your strategy or not. If your decisions did not adhere to your strategy, then it's difficult to determine if the strategy is working or not. Step 4. Adjust the strategy as needed. Once you are properly executing on your stated strategy, then the effectiveness of your strategy can be measured by the overall financial results. Once you have determined adherence to your strategy, make adjustments to align even closer to your strategy and optimize your investments. For example, take a closer look at health to consider if you may have invested more money than necessary. If your product is the healthiest in the market by a large margin, then perhaps you invested more than you needed to. See the example in the following table that shows the action that should be taken based on the results that have been revealed. If the strategy is a product that tastes great at an average price, and our price was below average, the action we should take is to increase our price, because our target, our strategy, was to have average price, so we need to raise our price to get there. Health was average. We should reduce our investment in health because it's not part of our strategy. Taste is above average. It was on target. We should continue investing in taste to keep it above average, which is part of our stated strategy. Determine if your strategy is working or not. If you have adhered to your strategy, but it's not working as well as you had hoped, then consider changing your strategy. Keep in mind that your competitors are also thinking through this process and may adjust their strategies as well. Their decisions will affect the marketplace and your results. Try to predict what they may do as well so that you can respond. BusinessXP is the fastest and most inspiring training ever invented for future business leaders and entrepreneurs. Discover game-based experiential learning at business-xp.com.